Hi everyone, this is Mr. Molikash. The purpose of this video is to show you a walkthrough of the Blackboard learning management system. When you log into Blackboard, you'll start by going to bb.johnstoncc.edu, or you can link here directly from the JCC homepage. So you'll need to put in your username and password, and when you do, you'll see a list of courses. My course list is quite large because I've taught many courses the past few years, but the one that you should be in is 2018 Fall MAT172 I1. So let's click on that. The first thing you'll see in Blackboard is announcements. I post an announcement every week, sometimes more often depending on what's going on. If I'm updating things or changing things. And so I'll be giving you lots of important information in here, and just a heads up for what's coming. These should be emailed to you every week, and they'll go to your JCC email. So that's the first button over here on the left. You'll see a series of buttons, and what we're in right now is a video that's in the course walkthrough section of the course. Okay, so we'll go through these buttons over here on the left. The second one is a contact for your instructor, and so that's me. And this is just information about how you can contact me. I'm not on campus. I'm an adjunct professor, so I don't work on campus. I only work online. So the way to contact me is solely through email. I'm pretty good at answering emails, especially in the afternoon. If you email me during the day, I teach high school at SSS, so I might not be able to email you back right away. But this is a little blurb about me, and so we're going to go through some more buttons. The syllabus is loaded in this syllabus content area, and we're going to wait for it to load. So the syllabus itself is up here. Please download it, keep a copy on your computer, read it. You'll see these buttons too. These are accessibility scores. If something is red or yellow in those, it means that it's not exactly accessibility friendly. So if you see one of those, please let me know so I can correct it. Here's a student acknowledgement form for the syllabus. You can print this out and fill it out, take a picture of it, and submit it at the submission area, or you can do a fillable form if you download the software or if you have Adobe Reader on your computer. These icons, especially pay attention to these. These are places where you have to submit work. So it's important that you submit the student acknowledgement form upon reading the syllabus. The rest of this page is general policies and guidelines from JCC, and this is all part of your syllabus. After getting in for the first time, you should take the enrollment verification quiz. The enrollment verification quiz is important so that you can verify that we can verify that you're enrolled in the course. The weekly assignments button is one that you'll click on quite a bit. Weekly assignments are exactly what it says. They're weekly assignments. Some of these aren't available to you yet because they're for future weeks. So we'll click on the week 1 assignment folder, and you'll see that the way that the weekly assignment folders are arranged is sometimes you'll have a discussion board to complete. You'll have written homework every week to submit. And again, you can do this by uploading a picture or converting it to a PDF document. You can also use Doc or DocX formats from Microsoft Word. There are weekly ALEX objectives, and we'll talk more about ALEX in just a few minutes. But this is a link to the ALEX companion site that's part of your class. And then I'll also post some helpful videos from either Patrick JMT or Khan Academy, and I'll be putting my own videos in here as well. Okay, discussion board. Currently there are 3 discussion boards. The first one that you should have filled out already or posted to is the introductions. And this isn't graded. This is just an opportunity for you to post an introduction about yourself, introduce yourself to the class, tell us a little something about yourself so we can get to know you, and you can get a sense that you're part of a group instead of just sitting behind a computer. This next one is for you to collaborate with your classmates on written homework and lab assignments. It's very important that you upload your own work here, but you can work with other people on these assignments. So again, I want to reiterate that you must upload your own written homework and lab assignments, but that you can collaborate ahead of time. And if you have a question regarding how to do something in the class and you think it's appropriate for the entire class to hear that question, post it here and I'll answer it, and that way everybody else can read it. Currently today I've got a few unread posts, so after I get done with this video I'll go back and read those. Okay, the lab section is, there are 4 labs in the course, and these are extended assignments. There will be materials where you'll have to take what you've learned and apply it, or extend your knowledge of something that you've done in the book. Again, there are 4 of these, and they'll be posted in the written assignments areas for you to submit when it's appropriate for these to be submitted. Okay, in the ALEX section of the class, you'll be spending time in ALEX every week. This is also part of your grade for the class. If another window doesn't immediately open, right now it looks like I have a pop-up blocked, so I'm going to allow my pop-ups. And I'm going to go click on that again. So this time it will show you a new window will pop up, and if not, if your pop-up blocker is blocked, you can still click here. This is hyperlinked. Okay, so moving on into the ALEX section. This is your textbook. Click on ALEX. You should, if you have purchased ALEX 360, you have access to the e-text, and in the e-text there are helpful video tutorials within the text embedded in the examples in the text. So that's really helpful if you have access to the e-text. Of course, if you have the paper book, you won't have access to that. So here's where the book is. I'm going to show you what the student view looks like, because this is my instructor view, and you won't see anything that looks like this. Okay, so you'll start with a tools tutorial. You'll have to go through this. There's no way to bypass it or skip it. I've already completed a few things in the tutorial, but it'll show you, for example, how to input math like exponents or fractions, how to undo things, how to graph, those kinds of things that you'll be required to do. Okay, I'm going to skip this. After doing this, there's an initial knowledge check that you'll have to do, and the initial knowledge check, and I'm going to skip just a few more here. The knowledge check will kind of diagnose how much material you already know about trigonometry or about what's in the course, and you'll get these periodically throughout the class to kind of check to make sure that you haven't forgotten anything or that you're still proficient in the topics. Okay. Also in ALEX, there will be homework. There'll be objectives that you have to complete every week. And so if we go back to Blackboard here, in the weekly assignments folder, it tells you every week which objectives are due, which section of the book we're on and how many objectives are due. So for example, in week 1, the 4.1 in the text is where this starts, and there are 5 topics that you have to complete in 4.1. So again, after you do the initial knowledge check, it should be pretty evident how to get to these. If you ever have any questions about ALEX in this syllabus, there is a ALEX customer service number if you get stuck or if something doesn't work correctly. And of course, please always ask me questions. If it's something that you think the whole class will benefit, please go ahead and enter that question in the discussion board. Otherwise, go ahead and send me an email. Okay, a few other things about Blackboard here. You have access to your JCC email account by clicking on this link. This is where your grades are. If you click on your grades, your assignments that are graded will have blue numbers next to them, and you can click on those to get feedback for individual assignments. There's a link here you can click for Blackboard help, and there's a tools area. This video is going to be in the course walkthrough section of the course. At the end of the course, it's important for you to click here and do a course evaluation for both the course and your instructor. And then these helpful videos that are within the individual weeks of the weekly assignment folders. Again, I'll be putting my own videos in here, but these are supplemental videos that are from Patrick JMT. And here's a link to all the Patrick JMT trigonometry videos. There's quite a few of them. You can search through them, but I'll be putting the appropriate ones in every week in addition to my own content. So I hope this has been helpful for you to walk you through what Blackboard is and how to use it. Again, feel free to contact me by email if you have any questions. Hope you have a great day.